Welcome back, everybody. On the last episode, we made it through the first half of Yahar'gul, the Unseen Village. And in this episode, I'm going to continue my bitchy rant from the last episode. And yeah, and we're going to make it through the second half, as well as probably fighting the boss, but I don't know. That all depends, really. Probably not, actually. Now that I think about it. Ah, stop it. God. Obnoxious sex. Boom! Boom! As I was saying, I'm going to resume my bitching now about the whole games are art sort of thing that some of you may disagree with, but fuck you. This is my playthrough. Games are an art form, and I think they should be appreciated as such. When you make a generic shooter, when you make a generic first-person shooter just because it's supposedly the best-selling thing, you're taking advantage of the art form and exploiting it for profit. And you could argue, oh, well, that's what capitalism is supposed to be. It's not, okay? It's, like, is nothing sacred. I mean, you gotta ask that. I think some things should be sacred, but I'm not the traditional kind of person. Don't misunderstand me. But I do think that art forms should be treated with a little bit more respect. But it's the way it's been since the dawn of time that art forms have been unappreciated. Okay, this guy's gonna get on my nerves. Come here, you. He's playing the bait and switch. Of course. Pissing me off. Alright, come on, buddy. No. There you go. How do you like that, Izzy? As far as I know, that was his name. Anyways. Yeah. What else was I going to say before I got into that? Not sure really. I didn't even know these guys were down here. I wonder what else is down here. See, I was bitching about games being an art form and people taking advantage of it. And of course, there goes without saying the kinds of people buying into it. I guess one argument that always pisses me off is, well, aren't games supposed to have fun? If you're having fun, then what does it matter? Because, like I said before, an art form is supposed to be sacred. I was always in the mindset that when you're making art, it's supposed to be well, the appreciation of one of the just I guess the appreciation of I don't know. Maybe I don't have a good one. I probably do. I'm just yeah. I'm in Yarhard rules, so cut me some slack here. I mean, I still like some shooters. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not against shooters as a concept. I'm against them as an exploited art form. I don't even understand why, like, they're not even the most popular form of games anymore, I think. Maybe I'm wrong? Who knows? But to my knowledge, things like, oh, for God's sake. To my knowledge, things are having their own way of balancing things out. Karmic justice, you could call it. A lot of companies like EA can smell their death in the air, and that's what makes me happy. But the problem is that it's not like they're just going to give up or decide that they want to make better games. No, the people that run EA have made it clear what kinds of people they are. They wished to turn gaming into a cold stone industry, and they succeeded. But that's all. That's all they did, and it will bounce back, I believe. I'm going backwards. They turned the gaming industry into cold hard profit, and now they're paying for it. They're paying for it because not everybody is a fucking moron. Ooh, I want up there. And it's not like EA hasn't made good games in the past. Ooh. What the fuck? That was weird. Anyways, it's not like everything they made is crap. And when I say crap, I mean, well, basically being the Mendoza line, like the standard. Like an utterly generic game farted out by EA in order to sell and get money and nothing else. It's not to express any sort of new form of storytelling. It's not to change gaming as an art form. It's just there to make money and not improve upon anything. And I think maybe that's my argument against it. Oh yeah, I think I got one here. Is that when you make games like that, and especially when you buy into them, you're not improving gaming as an art form. I mean, if you don't care, then fine. Click something else on YouTube and go watch it. Go watch something brainless like reality TV or modern day generic sitcoms. Because obviously if you don't care about anything as an art form, then you might be the ones with the problem. Maybe this does sound harsh to people that are being kind enough to be my audience, but I really just have no justification for these kinds of people. Yeah, they say I'm just in it to have fun, nothing else. I don't really care about all that stuff. Well, fuck you, you know? Fuck you. Maybe you should care. Maybe you're the problem. I gotta pause it. We'll be right back, and we can resume the recording.